Welcome to another adventure. It's been a while. Still miss my cat. Bestest Bubby Boy, aka the one, Neo. Alright, we're gonna have to go. Alright. I'm not going that way. Alright, it's just way too crazy looking. Okay. 12.6.4. It still will not reverse out of a parking spot yet. So, let's see what we do. Let's see if we get some more cameras up here. Detect some people walking. Wants to turn left for some reason. I don't think it's going to though. There you go now. Okay. Navigating its way out of a paper bag is probably about the same challenging as getting out of a parking lot. We could have just went straight there. I mean, we would have been out the door by now, but no. Now we're gonna slam on the brakes. There's nobody coming. Not good. Yep, if we would have got here a little sooner, we would have made that turn by now. If you would have gunned it, we would have made that. You can totally go now. What's your holdup? Any second now. Well, there's a car coming. Yeah, a mile away. Remember, this car's got acceleration. Let's go. And we got a green light right there. What are we waiting for? Oh, it's not a green arrow. It's just a green circle. Sucks. Okay. So, see if the camera's still there. What is up, Doc? Going in for day 3 of my work week at Tesla. First 2 days have been pretty easy. I mean, not too bad as far as Tesla hard work goes. Not gonna run a red light, are you? Guessing the green light was coming? The car started to go before the green light came. That's crazy. It didn't go, and me touching the brakes was not needed. But I still touched the brakes, just to make sure. Right here, it was like, it wanted to change lanes to the middle lane, but then it didn't know, and it changed its mind. What, you know, it's good to see that it's taking in new information and making a new decision. Should we change lanes? Should we stay in the same lane? What to do? I got my shower on at the Planet Fitness. I was trying to find a better spot to mount the camera, but my other mount broke, so I just put it back where it used to go. The old mount was still there. It hasn't fell yet. Some people, I see the benefit to having the display right there, so you can see what the car sees. But if you want to do that now, you're gonna have to just zoom in. Pretty sure YouTube's got a zoom feature, and you can zoom to fill whatever you want from that position right there. If you want to zoom in on just what the steering wheel's doing, you can see what the steering wheel's doing. You want to see how fast I'm going, you can look at the fucking miles per hour there if you can zoom in on it, I guess. Let me know in the comments below. What do you need to see that you can't see? I think the most important thing to see is that the car is driving itself quite well. This is a 2018 Model S. It's just the 75D, like the cheapo. I think it does have dual motors at least. 129,646 miles. Full self-driving 12.6.4. I'm on hardware 3. Full self-driving computer 3. Just got the base audio system. And it does have the HomeLink 5 option 2. And it was pretty nice back when I had a garage. Infotainment processor is running the Intel Atom. The low voltage battery type is lead acid, and I believe that has never been changed. Also, induction type front, induction small back. So I've got 2 induction motors. One's a big one up front, one's a small one in the back. No upgrades available. Dun, 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 dun. The games, Beach Buggy Racing 2, which is kind of like your Mario Kart Racer, except for with Tesla vehicles on it, and you can actually use the steering wheel. Battle of Polytopia, it is definitely a really fun Civilization style game. It's lots of different civilizations, and you got to figure out what's the best way for you. Mahjong. Yeah, Polytopia. It's just the match uncovered and unblocked identical tiles to make them disappear. Sudoku was my main jam for quite a long time. I played the hell out of it. .511. Tell the car to hurry. Skyforce. Now this game rocks. Like, you gotta play this game with the music on high. You gotta get a friend in here. You gotta both have Xbox controllers, and it is awesome. It uses the whole screen up and down, so it really takes advantage of the vertical display like that. The graphics are pretty awesome. I mean, as far as shoot 'em up, flying an airplane, charging up an airplane games go. Solitaire, Cat Quest, but hell out of this. I don't think I beat it on Nightmare mode or whatever it is. After you beat the game once, you unlock, replay it, whatever. I haven't beat it on that mode yet, but I do have like almost every item maxed out. Fallout Shelter is my recent jam. I'm addicted big time. Just from this screen, and because I wasn't really much into Fallout, I didn't really get a gist of what this game was all about. It's more like a resource monitoring game, kind of a real-time strategy mixed with a little bit of action in there. You gotta make decisions. You gotta grow your people, kind of like The Sims. It's like several different games rolled into one. Probably why I like it so much. I got a really long game going on right now. Almost everything's maxed out. But Stardew Valley, I still don't think I've even played it once. It looks very familiar to that other game on Nintendo, but I can't remember which game it's called. Backgammon, don't think I've ever played it once. Cuphead. It seems like a really nice side-scrolling shoot 'em up. I never really got too far in it though. Just push tiles with the same value with each other to reach a tile of 2048 or higher. I don't even know what this means. Never played that game. Asteroids. Looks pretty similar to old Atari Asteroids. Centipede. Giant centipede spiders. These scorpions are attacking your mushroom forest. Super Breakout. And Lunar Lander. Never played it. Missile Command. Defend your cities against silos against incoming missile attacks. Oh yeah. Never played it. Millipede. Looks a lot like Centipede. Is it part 2 or something? Tempest. Navigate the rim of space while shooting and avoiding enemies. Interesting. So it's trying to be like a 3D shoot 'em up back in the olden days. Graviton. Travel to alien planets to wipe out bunkers, gather fuel, and conquer the solar system. Sounds cooler than it looks, for sure. This graphics are pretty old. The newer hardware computers, you can download Steam on it, or it's already comes with Steam, and you can download different games and stuff. My version of the car, I don't know how you can upgrade the games. I think the only thing I can do is I can delete some games. That's in part. But I don't think I can install new games. Romance mode is pretty cool. Emissions. Press the left scroll wheel. I feel like I try to say it in every video, but I imagine a lot of these people are new watching the show. If there's anybody watching, I don't have an internal camera right here. So technically, while I have computer hardware 3, I don't have all the hardware for 3. So technically, it's like a 2.5 version of hardware, because the internal camera is supposed to monitor if I'm watching the road or not. But without the internal camera, you don't have to watch the road. I mean, you should, obviously, because it's supervised. But what I mean is the car's nag is this little thing on the steering wheel. So every time it does that, I have to touch the steering wheel and let her know, yeah, I'm still paying attention. I guess their main thing was, as long as you're paying enough attention to the dash, you see that white light, you're paying attention. On the newer versions, the newer models, that they all have that internal camera. And I don't know if there's a way that you can disable it. And you can always put tape over it. To like make it in the settings, so like I would prefer the steering wheel nag to the eye paying attention nag. I don't think that's a possibility. So currently, if you want to have a full self-driving vehicle that doesn't nag you about looking at the road, it does nag you about looking at the steering wheel and touching the steering wheel though, every now and then. And if you don't catch that, you'll lose your privileges. So you really do have to be Johnny on the spot, pushing that button. And it's not necessarily like if you had your hand on the steering wheel, it wouldn't ever, ask the question, because it still would check in on you to make sure you're paying attention. Getting plenty of sleep. I don't know why I'm tired. Probably looking for my first cup of coffee of the day. Hopefully we can come in and jam out today and work. Making some motors. I got to drive my neighbors to town last week. Or was it earlier this week? Jeez. Time is flying by. It was neat to showcase what the car could do. Even if they didn't really care about it, probably. I don't know. I think I wasn't too obvious about it, and I was definitely a better supervisor. Best full self-proprietary supervisor ever. They're 46, I'm 45. So what I don't like about the camera watching you, because I've driven those cars a lot now. I mean, it is nice for sure. It's a different kind of nice. But what I didn't like is every time I look at this screen, you know, even though the newer ones go horizontal and it's more closer to your field of view, to not, you know, differentiate, I guess, from where you're looking at, straight ahead, or you look at the screen. I don't know. But every time I look at the screen, it would know that my eyeballs were looking at the screen, and it would generate a little error message right where my eyes were. Like, you really can just put that box wherever you want. Did you just get lucky that my eyes were looking right there when the box showed up saying, look at the road? It was a little freaky. And I don't know. Inconvenient. Every time I wanted to play on my phone or something, they would immediately go beep, 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 pay attention to the road. So, also the newer Model S's, they don't have this nice little shelf right here. I mean, if you accelerate too fast, it's gonna fly out of there for sure. But if you're not in a hurry and you are in chill mode and you're looking at that spot of the screen anyways to watch for the eye neg, it's kind of like the perfect spot. But yeah, like I was saying, on the newer Model S's, that tilt angle isn't there. Oh shit. That sucks. Actually, push the automatic window down button. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe I can get that back there today. Or tomorrow. Like, it wants to get over now, but it doesn't need to get over now. Why do you want to get over now? It's too soon. No U-turn sign. So that's just little things, I guess, like maybe not get over so soon, maybe get over sooner, things that, like, you know, you might complain about. But it's not a critical intervention. We have a white Model Y Sheriff driving around here. We also have some white, unmarked, white truck Sheriffs too. I think last year I may have only saw at least one, no more than two, I don't think, horse accidents on this road. We have a lot of wild horses and goats, animals. This cool new Pegasus statue they're creating around the roundabout. I wonder if it's almost done, or it is done. Is it supposed to look like a bunch of scrap metal? Nah, it's gotta be some more coming. And for some reason, it always likes to dip out early. If you turn right here, it's too soon, Junior. But the car really wants to turn right here, even though the blue line is up there. The blue line is where you want to go. But I'm just letting the car do what it wants to do. It's now changed an alternative route. Yeah, this is the Panasonic side right here. Oh man, look at this parking lot. Are you gonna dodge those potholes? Yay. Giant pothole. There's some buses dropping us off. There's no stop sign here. Good stop. Good stop for no stop sign. No cars coming. Safer, better safe than sorry. No stop sign. But it's like, should there be a stop sign here? I don't know. So let's just stop anyways. No? I was watching a guy on YouTube and he's calling this mode courteous mode. Because the car is just way too damn courteous. It's like, yeah, why don't you come out? Yes, why don't you come out too? Yes, cut me off as well. Please do. Yes, thank you. Please go ahead. It will just constantly play the let's go ahead game. Okay, 95%. Well, let me know in the comments below. If you hated it, if you learned something new, I was telling a guy at work, because we just recently installed a bunch of new charges. He's thinking about getting a Model Y. I'm like, do it. I'm like, you would never, ever buy gas again. And probably have all the free electricity you want from here at work. Because he actually lives around here. And we've got free superchargers right there. Hell yeah. All right. Here's my my new bed set up. I got one of these dog beds from Temu. And that's my sign, yo. It's time to go to work. Gotta finish getting ready. Bye.